What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Rodney. Very good topic today for you guys. I think it's super important, especially while you're dating or getting to know someone. What's up, DJ? Welcome. We got Fawn Owl in the chat. What's up? Make sure to like the stream, all that good stuff. I'm going to put the banner on. And then, of course, we'll go ahead and talk about the subject to start off. And then we'll go ahead and, just hang out with the chat after that. We'll start off with the topic. Okay, so the topic is you got to give women the freedom to choose you. Now, usually men start the courtship, the dating, the pursuing, all that stuff, right? We're the one who, hey, what's your number? Or, hey, when are you free to get together? We start the dating, the courtship, and those sorts of things. But usually during the dating phase, there always comes a point where you get a little closer, right? Now, when you meet someone, think of the person you meet, like in a web, like a network, right? When you meet someone for the first time, like the romantic life looks like that. Most people, right? Maybe not for you, maybe some other people, but most people, especially women, have like a web of romantic interests. Maybe Bob at work's been wanting to fuck her for like 10 years. Maybe she's dating two guys she met on Tinder and a guy, maybe she's been casually dating around or has some romantic interest there. Maybe she's in the process of getting a divorce. Maybe she, just broke up with a boyfriend, so emotionally, a lot of people are still tied up in other places. Okay. And you could be the same, right? So when you meet a person and you could be dating, two, three, four other people, maybe you have an ex or maybe you're just getting out of a marriage, right? So when you meet someone, they're connected romantically with a lot of different people. And so how do you separate yourself from the pack? Because usually, a lot of guys over pursue, they act needy, clingy, or just do some weird shit. Okay. So what's up, Roger? How you doing? Welcome back, man. Happy belated birthday. Okay. So you have to give women the freedom to choose you. Well, what does that mean? Your job as a man is to make dates, right? Fun dates. You don't have to be extravagant, fun dates. Hey, what are you doing so-and-so time at 6 p.m.? Or, hey, when are you free to get together? Hey, I'm free. Okay, this is the guy. Hey, when are you free to get together? This is the chick. Oh, I'm free Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at 6 after 6. Hey, how about we meet up at so-and-so bar Friday, 7 p.m.? Good. You meet her out for drinks, blah, 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 blah. Okay. You have a fantastic date. Maybe you take her home. You guys do the nasty, whatever. She reaches out again for another date. Or she just reaches out again. She'll be like, hey, I had a great time the other night. You're such a good guy, or whatever. Or she'll say something mundane like, hey, this movie reminded me of you. Or, hey, what are you up to? That means, hey, bitch, I'm putting myself into your orbit. Make a date with me. I want to see you again. Women are not going to come out and say it sometimes, but usually they're just going to put themselves into your orbit. That's your opportunity to make a date. Now, what do you do in between those dates? You don't get needy, clingy, over pursue. And even if you go on a fantastic date, right? Say you go on a fantastic date, right? And maybe you have sex and everything seems great on the date. And maybe she disappears for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, right? That happens sometimes. Now, for the first few dates, I think it's okay to reach out one time per week. Say, for example, you go on a date Tuesday, and you have a fantastic date and she doesn't reach out at all. So next Tuesday is okay to reach out again for a second date because you got to start the pursuing. Sometimes you just got to start it up. But usually women who like you will start reaching out to you naturally. But sometimes you got to get the ball rolling. But women with high interest in you will just start reaching out automatically. Now, I believe when you think of masculine and feminine energy, I don't give a shit if you think I'm some kind of bigot, sexist, or whatever. This is not the channel for you. Get the fuck out of here. I think there are definitely masculine and feminine energies, and I think the man initiates, obviously, the chase, right? Initiates it, right, by setting up a date, being direct, decisive, and stuff. And as women start to like you more, they start to pursue you. They will start to reach out more. And when they reach out, you reward them by setting up the next date. It's okay to chit chatter a little bit, a few text messages here and there at once, right? So she reaches out, hey, I saw this movie and it reminded me of you. That means, hey, set a date with me. Maybe you can say, oh, what movie was it? She says, oh, whatever movie. Oh, I love that movie. Hey, when are you free to get together? I'd like to see you. Let her set up the fucking, let her say, oh, I'm free this day. Okay, cool. We'll meet out that day for fucking drinks or whatever like that. So men start the pursuing, but as women get comfortable with you, they start pursuing you. And that's how it should be, in my opinion, right? If she says something like, hey, you do all the, I always, I'm the one always texting out. I'm the one always reaching out to you, yada, 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 yada. I mean, if you're in a serious relationship, then surprise her with a text or some those sort of things, right? But if you're just casually dating, usually once you give women the ball, they'll roll with it, right? And so your job is just to make a date every time she reaches out. Okay, so what do I mean by you have to give women the space to choose you? You don't know what's going on in someone's life when you meet them. Like I said, she could have a boyfriend that she just broke up with. She could be dating 3 other guys, right? Who knows? But it's not your job to investigate those sort of things. So, for example, say you go out on a second date and you have a fucking fantastic second date, and a week goes by or 5 days goes by, she doesn't hit you up. You're not going to sit there and blow up her phone. That's not what you're going to do. You got to give her time and space to miss you, right? Especially say if you've been on 3, 4, 5, 6 dates, like that's a lot of dates, right? And out of nowhere, and maybe you're used to her reaching out to you like, hey, I had a good date, or hey, what are you up to, or hey, I miss you. It's not your job to blow up her phone, right? Because sometimes women go ghost, right? I mean, a lot of us have gotten ghosted. And when people get ghosted, it's probably because of something you did or said, or maybe acted too needy. Maybe you over pursued, blew up her phone. Maybe you were just being creepy on a date, trying to like confess your feelings to her or trying to make her your girlfriend too soon. Like that'll scare women away. But if everything seems perfect and she just doesn't reach out to you, let it go. Chances are she will reach out to you again. Sometimes when women just get out of a relationship, their emotions are all over the place. So you don't know what's going to happen, right? She like a lot of women, like they'll break up with a guy and then, or they'll get dumped. And they know the best way to get over someone sometimes is to just go out and start dating, get your mind off of them, right? And same thing for men, right? I mean, I do think that sometimes you need to take the time to heal, but sometimes like you're just over the relationship. You don't even need that time to heal. Like some people always shame, like, oh, you never took the time to work on yourself. Sometimes you're in a relationship so long and you're so over it. Like I've been over this shit. You know what I mean? So I don't need the time to heal. But I think some people do need the time to heal. But women's emotions are everywhere. So you don't know how she's going to respond in a casual dating situation. Things might be going well. It might be perfect. And then she just disappears out of nowhere. It's not your job to investigate. It's not your job to beg her. It's not your job to plead and bargain with her. Just let her go. Right? Let her go. You gotta let people have the space to choose you. And it's better that way because when it's their idea, it's okay. Like when you first start dating, right? I say sometimes if you meet a woman who like really likes you, you'll set the first date, right? And after the first date, she'll start reaching out like immediately, maybe the next day, maybe the next few days, you know, hey, you know, every other guy's blowing up my phone, but this guy is not blowing up my phone. Right now, the fallback position, shout out to Corey Wayne, the fallback position, and I think this works every time, is one time get contact her one time a week, right? Say if you like I said before, if you go on a date with a woman on a Tuesday, things go well, and she hasn't reached out to you, next Tuesday, hit her up, try to set up another date, right? She doesn't respond, and you got ghosted for some reason. Maybe you had bad dick, maybe it was just a terrible date, maybe your breath stinks. Who knows? Maybe she got back with her ex, maybe she chose another guy over you. Who knows? But usually, you know, they'll fucking just text you right away or like over the next few days. Like some guys like get so impatient. Like they'll go out and have a good date like on a Tuesday, right? And the woman won't hit them up for like 48 hours and they'll be like, oh, I got to reach out again. Wait a week. Just wait. I guarantee you every other guy she's going out with is blowing up her fucking phone, especially if she's hot. Every other fucking guy is blowing up her phone. Be different. Wait. It's always better when she's reaching out to you. What does that mean? She's chasing you. And if women are chasing you, they ain't gonna leave you. That's just how it works. Right? That's how it fucking works. You know? Shout out to Corey Wayne. And shout out to every fucking dating guy out there, right? When women are chasing, and it fucking works every time, guys. If a woman is chasing you, she ain't gonna leave you. That's just how it is. So you gotta let women come to you, right? And let them choose you. Like I said, when you meet people, they're probably involved with other people. And so are you. So you got to let people choose you, right? You got to let her say, well, I went out with Rodney Tuesday, fucking fantastic time. That guy's fucking stud, fucking, fucking awesome guy, fucking just fucking checked all the boxes. I went out with Tom Wednesday, and Tom's kind of whack. I went out with fucking so and so. And meanwhile, Tom is like, "Hey, I miss you," or "Hey, what's up? What you doing? Good morning, beautiful." Hey, like all that fucking lame shit, and you're just waiting for her to get back to you. Oh fuck, Rodney hasn't hit me up in fucking 5 days. What the hell's going on? Let me reach out, because the truth is, dude, women are spoiled for choice. Look at women are spoiled for choice, especially if they're kind of attractive. If they're like a hard 7 or like a 6 on Tinder, like their shit is going to be popping. Maybe with some weird looking dudes, but their shit's going to be popping, right? So you have to understand that they have a lot of options. So you got to be different. You got to stand out a little bit. And the best way to stand out is not to be needy, insecure, trying to make them into your girlfriend right away, because that's what a lot of guys do. They fucking meet a woman they like, and for whatever reason, like after a few days or after a couple dates, they're just like, what are we? It's like, that's not your fucking department, dude. It's like you show up in fucking, it's like, I don't know, you're fucking, I don't know, it's not your realm. It's just not you. That's not where you're supposed to be. It's not your department. Like you fucking work, you work the drive through, not the fucking cook. You're not a cook, get back in your department. Your department is to just wait till a woman reaches out to you. You make the date, you pick the time and the place. Of course, you ask when they're free to get together, but you pick the time and the place, right? And you pretty much invite women to come along on your fun bus, right? And they'll do that. You be the leader. Your job is to be the leader, but your job and your department is not a, what are we? Oh, what are we? I miss you. It's okay to say those things later if they're said first and you reciprocate. The best way to like do things like that is to reciprocate. For example, you know what I mean? If a chick, right, says, you're just dating, maybe you've been on like 5-6 dates, and she says, hey, I miss you. To say, what's up? I miss you too, baby. When are you free to get together? That's it. Right? Or I really enjoy spending time with you. I enjoy spending time with you. What does your schedule look like next week? I'd really like to see you again. That's it. Easy as that. It's not your job or your department to be blowing up someone's phone all the time and asking where you stand. Even though you might feel insecure on the inside, even though you want to know where you stand with this person, let women reach out to you. Didn't want to. No, I'm not dating Bree. Why does anybody think I'm dating Bree? But it's not your department, right? Oh, where do I stand with you? Are you a fucking chick? Are you the one getting fucked? No. You know what I mean? You have the dick. Act like the guy with the dick. Stop. The person with the dick. I mean, I hope you're the guy with the dick. You know what I mean? But act like the person with the fucking wiener, dude. You're supposed to penetrate. Women open up to receive us, right? So when it comes to dating, you got to give people time and space to miss you and the freedom to choose you. Look at attraction grows through space. It really does. Don't you feel it when you're away from someone? You start to miss them. Duh. What do you think she feels? Especially if you're like fucking killing it on the dates and you guys just have a fun time. If all she is doing is associating positive stuff with you when you're on your dates, like you're having fun, you go to some fun places, you're maybe playing a little game, maybe exploring a new part of town, getting good food, laughing over a couple of drinks. There's no drama on your dates. There's nobody bringing up exes or like like political topics or something. Like, as long as there's nothing negative associated with you, I mean, those things are going to happen occasionally, right? But don't make that the topic of your date. You want dates to be fun. Associate them, right, with fun, right? So when she thinks about you, like, damn, I miss Rodney. We went out to this fucking Mexican food place, had tacos, had some drinks. We walked over, we fucking explored a new part of town I've never been to. Like, damn, I wonder what Rodney's doing. I miss him. I'm going to reach out to him. And even if she's like, I'm going to wait for him to reach out to me, women start to feel a little, if you're a fucking sick ass dude, they're like, fuck, I don't want to lose this guy, or I like this guy. I don't want to lose this guy. So they'll be like, hey, what's up? Remember that thing you told me on our date? That one fucking sentence? This is that thing you told me. And, that just means, hey, motherfucker, I'm back. You gonna ask me out for a date? Some guys will sit there and be like, what does it mean? It means she wants to see you, bitch. Look, she's not gonna be fucking blowing up your phone unless she wants to see you. you know? So absolutely not, Crypto Jones. Terrible, terrible topic. But you would want to date someone. I always suggest, what's up, ASMR fan? Hey, farmer. I would always suggest dating someone with the same goals, values, belief systems, personality types as you. It just makes sense, right? If you like fucking working out, get someone who likes fucking working out. If you like doing if you are a YouTuber and your person likes making videos or is creative like that, is an entrepreneur like that, well, that's probably a good idea. If you're introverted, like to stay in, get someone who's introverted. If you need to be out with people all the fucking time and be like a festival person, probably good to date someone who is a festival person because that'll create some, issues and stuff like that. So, you got to give people time and space and the freedom to choose you. Freedom to choose you. Freedom. Like I said, attraction grows through space. Attraction grows through space. I'm telling you, attraction grows through space. And as much as they say they want you around all the freaking time, they really don't, right? You got to give people time to miss you. Even if like you're cohabitating, like spend time with your friends or family. Go out to the gym and work out a couple hours out of the day, happy birthday, ASMR fan. Do those sorts of things, so get out of the fucking house. Stop trying to sit up under your fucking wife's arm all the time, or, like time and space. Let her hang out with her friends. Like if she's going fucking clubbing, and stuff like that, and fucking grinding on a bunch of dudes, that's fucking different, okay? But, let people have the space and time to miss you and let them keep their friends too. As long as their friends are not like, when, what's crazy to me is that when people get into relationships, like they like try to like make them give up their friends. It's like, why? If their friends are not actively trying to destroy your relationship or, or like disrespecting your relationship, or say for example you meet a guy and he has this close girlfriend who's loved him for like 10 years or something like that, or like your wife has like a fucking guy friend she hangs out with and gets drinks every Thursday night. That's a little different. Grown ass people don't do shit like that. But if there's a group of friends, or like maybe she plays a sport, maybe he plays a sport, as long as they're not messing with your relationship and they're just having fun, that's their outlet. You don't try to take that thing away from that person. That's ridiculous. Let them live their life too. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't mean you have to fucking exclude all of your all the things you love to do. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, control is a major red flag. And the fact is, a lot of people are fucked up. A lot of people live like that. But why would you want to live like that, right? And if you're one of those people, maybe you should practice some emotional self-control. It takes time, but practice, right? Practice. If it makes you insecure that your girlfriend plays fucking volleyball or softball, every Thursday night in a co-ed fucking club, well, then you got issues, right? You got issues. Oh, she's gonna fuck. It's like, dude, if she's gonna fucking cheat on you, she's gonna cheat on you. If he's gonna cheat on you, he's gonna cheat on you. Just look for behaviors, and if you catch him, well, then fucking dump him. You have the choice, right? You have the choice, but you got to give people space and time to miss you, right? It's like some reverse psychology shit, literally. It's like if you don't try to covet them, like they just naturally choose you. Like they just naturally want to be with you. It's strange. It's just strange. And they'll say something about it too. Watch, you're gonna date someone and you're gonna act like this, and they're gonna be like, I don't know how many times I've been in a situation where it's like, I like how you don't text me in between dates, or I like how you don't call to confirm dates or text to confirm dates. Like literally, because everyone's always so chatty. Hey, good morning, beautiful. I know we just fucking met last week, but I feel like I can just say good morning, beautiful to you. That's so true, Crypto Jones. Crypto Jones says the key is to find happiness by yourself first. So be happy by yourself. Exactly the only love. Exactly. So like they say, oh, you complete me. Like we complete each other. It's like, how about two complete people go into a relationship, right? Maybe make sure you're happy, or at least working towards things in your life that are maybe a little fucked up, like you're messing up. Because here's the thing. People will make you happy. Like love will make you happy for a set amount of time. Literally infatuation and like the feeling of like falling in love with someone is like the shit. Literally the shit. Like every fucking song sounds like amazing. Like your day's just better, right? Like it is. And I'm sure a lot of us have felt that feeling, right? Love is a good feeling, right? But once the infatuation dies down, you realize that whatever problems you had before still exist. So make sure you're a happy, whole, complete person before you start jumping into a relationship because you think that person's going to complete you, right? That's so true, Crypto Jones. So true. So true. This is true. Women are like cats in that way. They go to the one that's not trying. Dude, that is so true. Women are like cats. They come and go as they please. Sometimes I want to roam the neighborhood. Shout out to Corey Wayne, and they come back to you, right? You ever try to chase a cat? This is such a good analogy. You ever try to chase a cat? What happens? Motherfucker runs away. But what happens when you're sitting down minding your own business? Cloop, right into your lap, right? And you'll see that happen, right? You'll be dating a woman, and everything may be going right, and maybe she won't hit you up for a few days, maybe 3 4 5 days. Maybe her life's getting busy. Maybe she's dating other people. Maybe she has an ex in the background she's trying to fucking get rid of. Who knows? Maybe it takes her 5 days to be like, hey, how you doing? I miss you, or this movie reminded me of you, or whatever, right? Out of nowhere, plop, right on your lap, right on your lap, like, oh fuck, right? But they'll appreciate you giving them that time and space to do that, because most men don't do that. And women think about that too, right? Most men won't do that. They just won't, right? They just won't do that. They'll blow up her phone. You can't chase the cat. You gotta let the cat come to you. They'll be hot and cold too. Say if you go out on a Tuesday, they might hit you up the fucking next day, or hit you up 2 days later. Boom. But maybe the next week they'll wait 5 days to hit you up, and you're sitting there panicking like, oh, should I hit her up? Should I hit her up? Wait. The fallback position is just one time a week, right? Two complete people coming together to make something extravagant, but Def can't look for anybody. Exactly, 100%, right? Because you're going to give. Your happiness is so important. I put all my AirPods on early and started listening to music. I feel like I was in love, but I really am feeling happy. Dude, okay, so I've been really on my grind lately, and just really grinding. And yesterday, I've been doing this. I've been walking a lot. But to go off what DJ was saying, I don't know what the fucking high naturally this was, but I was walking like I live in Southern California. It's beautiful people everywhere, beautiful. And I just said, hey, you know what? Tomorrow evening, I'm taking the night off from work. I'm gonna watch a movie, and I'm gonna get a nice little walk in. And I'm walking towards the beach. I'm listening to some fucking music, and I don't know what consumes my body, but just pure fucking happiness, just like utter joy. And I'm like, dude, this is the feeling. Like this feeling right here, just content, pure contentment, just being content on every asset of my life. Like, of course I got shit going on, but like that moment, you gotta find those moments, right? Your happiness is so important. I put my air. Oh, I read that already. Women can't feel when you are independent and genuinely happy. That shit is exactly. Your family, exactly. Like, dude, when you're like in a needy state, like you're always over texting, over pursuing, like, oh, what are we stand? You're causing drama, like you're just fucking like women don't like that. It's a turnoff, right? It's a turnoff, especially when you just started dating. Like they're gonna ghost your ass. Most people are gonna ghost you, right? Um, so if you're happy and complete with your life, you have like a take it or leave it kind of attitude. It's like, well, you know what? If things don't work out with you, it'll work out with someone else. So I can take it or leave it. And for some reason, when you come from that attitude, like it just makes a person more attracted to you. I need some Rodney advice. My friend is here. Her husband died 2 years ago. She's been dating a dude a week, and he told her, "I love you" last night. Please tell her to fucking run. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much. Obviously, I'm not sure what's going on in his life, but that's what I'm talking about. What's up, Miss NFT Queen? Good to see you. Good to see you here. The quality outreach liaison. Yeah, but yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I would run. I mean, look at if you're trying to just have some fun, fine. But he's obviously needy, insecure for some reason, and they've been dating for a week. I mean, usually I like to start off slow. I don't know what kind of history they have. Maybe they were coworkers or friends or some shit. But if you've just been romantically interested in each other for a week and someone's saying "I love you," that's much too soon. Like, do you even know? Like, are you really in love with someone? Or are you just needy, insecure, and you're just saying that to say that? Like, do you really love someone after a week? I don't buy it. Maybe you're infatuated, but can't use that word lightly. And that's the woman's department anyways. I love use the woman's department. After a week is way too soon. He's probably going through some shit. I would run. Ronnie, that's it, my man. That's the fucking dopest. Exactly. Right. I'm glad you have the same feeling. It's fucking awesome. And I have shit going on too. But when you're handling your shit, exactly. As long as you're handling your shit, right? It can be confusing when you give mad attention for days, then nothing. When they get this is the test. She wants you to be confused, even if you want to reach out. Don't wait. Well, women are hot and cold. They are, dude. Literally, women are Mother Nature personified. Mother Nature. Their emotions are everywhere. They're just everywhere. Like literally, have you been in a relationship? 1 minute she's like, "You fucking asshole," or then she's like happy the next minute, or maybe she's happy 1 minute. She's like, "You fucking asshole." The that's why I say masculine and feminine energy, because feminine energy is Mother Nature. It's crazy. It's all over the place, right? Like if you live in Florida, Mother Nature's fucking crazy. Like 1 minute it's fucking 90 degrees, the next minute it's thunderstorming. But as a man, the masculine figure, you are the rock, you are the mountain. What does a mountain do, regardless of whatever's going on? It doesn't go anywhere. It's calm. It's grounded. It's sure. It's decisive, right? It leads. So you got to understand that's the dynamic. Even if it's a gay couple, it's the same thing, a top and a bottom, right? It's the same concept. Um, you know, that's how you should act. Women like that. They like when they cannot perturb a man. They cannot take him off of his emotional center or like rock him, right? Obviously, if there's something blatantly disrespectful, then you gotta address it. But if she's like fucking like love bombing you, like, oh, I love being with you, or maybe you have a fucking good date, she's like grabbing all over you, she's kissing you, she's saying, I miss you, and then she disappears for 3 or 4 days. Don't fly off the handle. Wait. Just wait. She'll reach out. If she likes you, she'll reach out. Right. She'll get to a spot where maybe she's going through a lot in her life, or maybe she just feels cold about you today. And she'll be like, I really miss Rodney. I'm going to reach out to Rodney. And that's your opportunity to make a date when they reach out, right? Either he's crazy or he's just saying whatever he thinks. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's fucking craziness. And they met on Tinder, met in person twice. That's fucking nuts. Yeah. Run for the hills. Twice, 2 dates, run for the hills. Maybe they had some bomb ass sex, but that's crazy. That's craziness. Yeah. Damn, we gotta get him on the channel to come watch. You don't say that shit. You know. Look at if you're dating for a long time, maybe 2, 3 months, and you genuinely feel that way, say it. But I always wait for the woman to say it, and it always happens. I know maybe I'm fucking maybe if you do love her, I'm holding my cards always. I'm always doing that. That's the way I am. Because look at if you do everything right for a few months or a couple months, women are going to fall in love with you. They're just going to do that. When you're spending like that's the natural progression. You meet somewhere or online, you're complete strangers, and then boom, you're not anymore. You know, when you meet someone, you have a bunch of different people that you're probably dating or in your life. Those people just fall to the wayside, and you start spending all your time with that one person. Especially if you're a busy professional adult. Through the weeks and months, everyone else just falls to the wayside because you only have so much time to spend with someone, and they become the person. It's like it becomes 1 night a week, then 2 night a week, then 3 night, then fucking before you know it, 6, 7 months, a year's passed. You're fucking hanging out every day, or close to every day. Especially if you live close to each other. Maybe your job doesn't require you guys to be flying out of town and shit like that, right? That's what happens. That's the progression, right? Um, but yeah, I mean, that's what happens, right? That's what happens, and women are gonna fall in love with you and you're gonna fall in love with her. But I always wait till they say it. And it's a special moment and you can reciprocate it, right? I mean, like when someone chirps it to you, I think it's so I don't know, when people chirp it to each other, love you, love you. I just think it's so weird. I think that's weird. I think it should be a special occasion. It's like flowers. I think flowers should be like twice a year and like for a surprise. Twice a year for a surprise. Because it's like it takes the meaning away, right? Just my opinion on that. But yeah, run for the hills, Miss NFT Queen. That motherfucker crazy as hell. She's gonna end up in his trunk, Ted Bundy ass boy. Don't stress out. Don't stress a woman ever. They are literally like cats. One moment they love you, and the next they are literally attacking you or giving you the cold shoulder. Yeah, I mean, look at if it's blatant disrespect, you need to address it. Like, hey, don't talk to me like that. I don't appreciate you talking to me like that. Or, hey, we're out in public. You're not going to talk to me like that in front of people. That's disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like you got to address them in a, you know, in a calm, like an adult. You don't sit there and scream at each other, but you address each other in a calm way. If it's blatant disrespect, right? But if it's not, because women are just emotional, she just being pouty, well then it's what happens, right? Don't get butthurt. The mountain weathers the storm. Yeah, be stoic. My friend's fiance is having trust issues and has been asking me for advice and come to the channel and just listen. But the girl is so crazy, he can't even do it without having her be upset. Ooh, my friend's fiance is having trust issues, been asking me for advice and come to the channel and just listen. But the girl is so crazy, he can't do anything without her being upset. See, that's that kind of coveting thing, right? Where people try to covet you and try to make you like their property and they don't want you doing anything. Like those red flags show up during dating. And it's so easy to like just not be with someone when you're dating. But when you like become official, right? You boyfriend, girlfriend, or there's a title, maybe you move into with each other, or you're motherfuckers. Sorry, I ordered shit and they're fucking dragging ass. The earliest we can deliver it. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Anyways, yeah, people try to covet you. Like those red flags are super like present when you're dating. You know it. Because say for example, so this is what this is gonna do. When you take your time getting back to someone, say for example, if someone sends me a text after like 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. and we're not actively dating, I will wait until the next day to text them because that's what I want to do. Some people will get upset about that. Oh, you're gonna like make me wait, or you're not texting me back. And you'll be in a relationship with someone who will get mad when you take your time to text them back. It's like, babe, I've been at work all day. I'm not gonna text you all day when I'm at work. Um, but the thing is, like, when you're in a relationship with them, it's like hard because like they're already needy and jealous. Like they're gonna continue being needy and jealous. You need to sit down and have a heart to heart with them. Say, hey, what have I done to make you this, untrustworthy of me? Like, what have I done? Have I ever broken your trust? No. Do I do this to you? No. You need to let me have my freedom. I'm not trying to see other people. I don't want to be with anybody else. I want to be with you, but I also want to be able to, go about my day without you thinking or accusing me of doing something, right? I don't deserve this kind of behavior from you. What reason have I given you to have these sort of trust issues with me? And you got to ask them those questions. You got to just put it out there. You got to have a heart to heart. And if they don't want to change, well, then we can't be together. I mean, it's an ultimatum. It's an ultimatum. It's like, you got to try to do this for me because I trust you, so you got to trust me. But it's different though, because it's hard once that behavior is built and that behavior has been accepted for like months and years in a relationship. It's so hard to change. It's like if you're used to texting each other every day, good morning, beautiful, good morning, honey, throughout the day, and you want to change it up because you feel like the relationship's getting mundane, that change in behavior is going to be a shock to that person, right? So usually in dating, it's better to notice those red flags, see them, and say, I know she can fucking give me sloppy toppy really good. I know she fucks like a champion, whatever. Or if you're a woman, damn, his dick game is good and he has a lot of money, but he's fucking crazy. Maybe I should pass on this one. What's up, Bracket Club? How you doing? What's up, baby? Maybe changing his status from fiance with exactly if she get pissy about everything. Exactly. Also, men, please do not ask women for marriage if you have been dating for less than a year. Make sure you have traveled with her. Dude, that's so true. At least a couple of years before marriage is a thing. At least a couple, right? Yeah, at least a couple, right? Or moving in, right? And moving in together. The worst part is he's a therapist. Dude, therapists are the most fucked up people. That's the reason why I didn't continue being therapist. You know why? Because the American Psychological Association, I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's full of SJ motherfucking W's who have like fucking color. I'm sorry, they have a colored hair. They fucking believe fucking the crazy shit. And to me, that's not how attraction works. Your political ideals, that has nothing to do with attraction. Attraction is not a choice. It is what it is. Women are attracted to what they are attracted to. Men are attracted to what they are attracted to. And I feel like some of like the clinical trials you watch, it's just like, that's why the cliche term is like, if you're already in the therapist office, it's already too late. because I think that no one gets to the core issue, which is attraction a lot of the time, right? Especially in like long ass marriages where like you haven't fucked in like 5-10 years, or you fuck like once a month, or it's like a special event, like those kinds of relationships. Like, therapists are the most fucked up, dude. You have to wear the pants. Exactly. I like to buy like, look at wearing the pants is not some dominant tyrannical asshole. It's just not. It's like if you get a fucking flat tire, know how to change it. It's like lead the interaction, right? What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. Just fucking, take the up. Hey, babe, I got us a babysitter for Thursday. We're gonna have a date Thursday. Take the initiative, right? Jesus, take the wheel. If you're ever in a position, if you're a dude, you're in a position like, I don't know what to do. Make a fucking choice. Just you make it, right? If you get to say, for example, you go out on a date and you get to a place and for some reason it's closed or something, it's like, well, what do we do now? Bitch, what do we do now? It's you, Oh, hey, there's a fucking place down the street. Let's go to this place. Figure it out. Find a way. Adapt. Improvise. Overcome. Break through barriers. You're the dude. That's what you got to do, right? Figure it out. Lead the interaction, right? I like buying flowers on the most random day for no reason. I can't stand the guys who run to the grocery store on B-Day, anniversary, or occasion, or trying to buy a quick bouquet. Exactly. Or the ones who are like, oh, my girlfriend's mad at me. Got to buy her flowers. DJ, he's been having downs, but is still in that confused phase. He was in a long-term relationship with his ex. Didn't know she was the one, broke up and met this girl, and they've been together 2 years. That's tough, man. That's tough because the truth is, I think a lot of it's like being scared of being alone, because a lot of people will do more to avoid pain, right? And pain is being alone. It's being single. Like so many people break up and then like just have a go at dating, and like they just have some like too bad experiences, and they don't keep circulating, and they're like, oh well, that's it, looks like I gotta go back to my ex now. It's like you didn't give yourself a chance. So sometimes when you're in a relationship, it's like, and I know, right? It's like it's scary. It's almost scary to go alone, but you can't be scared of that. You think about, oh fuck, I met her family, or oh fuck, we did this together. Oh, we had a marriage, or blah blah. It's obviously more complicated than that, because if you have kids, property, you're married, you live together, there's a whole nother dimension of things, right? That's why it's best to sit down and have a heart to heart and try to work it out. But you have to address the problem, which is she's fucking needy and insecure for no reason, unless he's fucking cheated on her 5 times. If he's cheated on her, then that's why she's needy, right? Or insecure, excuse me. But it's just hard to go alone sometimes. Like people just don't like to be alone. It sucks sometimes. Being lonely sucks sometimes, especially if you're not busy. Like if you just work like a 9 to 5 and you come home and you don't do anything else with your day, it's like, and you're alone, it's like, damn, like you used to come home and just, sit down with the wifey and eat some fucking pizza or watch some Netflix, But if you're like an entrepreneur and you're working all the time, or if you have a busy social life, that really does help get over it. But yeah, some people just are scared to leave the relationship because, they don't want to be alone. He's having regrets and sees that he's mistreated his ex and took her for granted, and sees that he mistreated his ex. Oh, so he's talking, he missed his ex. Well, that might be done. Let's stick a fork in it, I mean, he broke up with her for another woman. And you have to ask yourself, like, are you just, because the people look at in the past, in a romanticized way, right? Or they look at the past through a rose-colored lens, which means that as time goes on, we tend to forget like all the bad things the person made us feel. So we think about all the good things, and the grass becomes greener because back, 2 years ago, he was, with his ex, and, was like, man, look at this new girl. Now he's with this new girl. He's like, I miss my ex. So for whatever reason that made him want to leave his ex, well, when he gets back with her, if that doesn't change, he's just going to leave her again, but maybe he should just be single for a little. Circulate, man. Circulate. Get out there, man. Circulate. Fucking whatever you're in. I mean, maybe if you're insecure about the way you look, maybe fix that. Say, oh, no one is ever gonna like me because I look like this way. Well, fucking go fix that. Go work out. Breakups, good for the gym. Also, always be yourself. The first year you are setting precedents. You can't be a homebody for 6 months, then resume clubbing, hopping for 7 months. Yeah, you should really be yourself. I think you should become the best version of yourself. But when you talk about club hopping and stuff, it's like People go through phases, and I think that that's fine. But I think that if you have a personality that tends, if you're like I'm like a going out like hard turning up like maybe once bi-weekly, maybe twice bi-weekly, so maybe 4 times a month. I cannot go out 3 times a week and get fucked up or just turn up like that. That's just not my personality. So it'd behoove of me to be with someone who shares that same personality type and not warp your personality to please them, because what's going to happen, you're just going to fucking revert back to your baseline, which is I'm a homebody and my girlfriend likes to go fucking to every EDC festival there is. Is it going to work long term? Probably not, you know, because you're just interested in different things. He did message his ex while his fiance friend with his fiance friendly text. So he did message his ex with his fiance friendly. No, that's he's fucking. So it's like you can't have your cake and eat it too, you know? I don't think that's good or honorable. It's like it's the whole being alone thing. It's like I'm too scared to be alone, so I don't want to risk breaking up with my fiance and being alone. So I'm going to reach out to my ex, and if I can establish some connection there, then I'll feel safe breaking up with my current fiance to get back with my ex. You know, I think that's just a cheap way to do it, but it'd be like that. His ex-wife was legit, sweetest girl too. He went for the baddie, and he got the cray cray. That's funny. I mean, but here's the thing: like, attraction is not a choice. So, what made you unattracted to your wife last time or your girlfriend last time? It's like you got with this hot ass fucking chick, and she could probably fucking put it in reverse like crazy. Probably hit that shit reverse cowgirl like a champ, but she's fucking nuts and insecure and treats you like her property. So maybe you should look for someone who's hot and maybe has a better personality and sweet, or maybe someone who's attractive and sweet. You know, you can do that. You just got to circulate. You know, you got to circulate. You got to mix and match. You know, you got to get out there. You got to figure it out. You'll find someone like that. Oh, the whole I didn't appreciate you until I lost you and saw what else is out there. Law from what you can see the best. Exactly. Yeah. He's kissing his ex because of his current. Yeah, exactly. I just had to go fuck 5 people to figure out that you're the one. uh, that's grass is greener on the other side. Shit is real. Sometimes it's like, whoa, what the fuck happened? Yeah. Somebody's got to go to dinner. All right, Roger, had a good dinner. Have a good dinner. Thanks for hanging out. Dawson, his ex is really sweet. He felt like he was in a rut, but didn't have any prior relationship before dates for 10 hours. What do you mean? So was she like his first experience or something like that? Maybe he needs to circulate more. I think a lot of people are just too scared to go at it alone and find what they really want. It's tough, right? Sometimes you find what you really want quick. Sometimes but sometimes you think it is because you're scared of being alone, and she's letting me fuck, and she says nice things to me, but I don't like this thing about her, you know? Did a psychologist major for 3 years, and I'm convinced they are all just trying to figure out exactly. That is true. They're some of the most fucked up people, right? I think the relationship aspect is all fucked up. Everybody does it, no one understands it. It's like nutrition. Everybody does it, no one really understands it, right? Most of them are basically trying to force you into being attracted to your partner. Most of them. Oh, hey Rodney, this is you. But begin your shopping order. Most of them are basically trying to force you into being attracted to your partner. They ask, "Is it possible that you two just were meant to be together? You had your time. It's over now." Hey, some people grow apart. You know, it's either you grow together or grow apart. Yeah, be a man. Been waiting for chicks to choose me. Look at a woman is not going to come up and say, "Hey, J-Way, fuck me," or "Hey, J-Way, ask me out on a date." Sometimes those real masculine chicks that are not very attractive will do that shit, right? But like most women are not going to do that. You have the dick. So what do you got to do? You got to initiate the contact, bro. You got to you got to give her your number. You got to ask for the number, right? You got to start the conversation up. Women will put themselves into your orbit. Like if you're in a social environment, that's why like going out and going out just to pick up chicks is so fucking corny. Once you build a social life, with friends and try to get out there, doing things you like to do, you'll see that you'll naturally just find people that are in the same space as you, a friend of a friend. How many people met because of a friend of a friend, right? Oh, we were at some event and I just met this, or I was at a party, or you know what I mean? So, that works, or maybe dating apps, but just go out with your friends. Go have a good time at the club or at a bar. If you're not a bar person or a club person, like try to get out and be social. That's the deal, is social. And if you don't like that, well, then try dating apps. But dating apps are rough, man. You got to make sure things are on. Your dating app game is on, right? Good, clear pictures. Not a fucking selfie in the bathroom with you and your cat. You know, good, clear pictures of you. Make sure you're all dressed up. Make sure they can see your face clearly, right? Maybe show a picture of you out with some friends, different pictures of you, maybe in different kinds of wardrobes. You know what I mean? Like show those showcase yourself. That's how you get matches on Tinder, because literally it's all physical. And I don't think women are physical creatures. Like you're at a disadvantage because look at, if you're good at talking to people, or you're comfortable talking to people, or you're charismatic, that whole aspect to your personality is out the door, because all they see is your picture. So if you're kind of like not the best looking, but you have a good personality, maybe be better in person. You see what I mean? I gotta skip some of these. Here's another issue. I think 2 years together and already engaged, there are some he having kinds of trouble. Trust me, he needs time for himself. Yeah, if he's engaged and having these doubts, call it off. He's a young doctor. She left her schooling to move out of the state with him, so I can see her being alone at home with her insecurities. Yeah. She needs friends. That's tough. Right? That is tough, but she's got to figure it out. I don't know what the fuck she's into, but she's got to figure it out. Do a fucking meetup, a local meetup or something like that. But that's like her issue, Like, hey, you agreed to move with me. This is part of the deal, you know? Appreciate it, Crypto Jones. Yeah, but it's like, that's part of the deal. I get it, that she's probably pent up in the house, fucking crazy. I had a relative, I'm not going to say who it is, super crazy about her husband. And I think that was the case. Like she put like a fucking tracking device in his car. She put a microphone in his car because she was insecure about him talking to other people. But all she would do is just stay home and like watch Netflix all day. It's like, have a fucking social life, That's fucking weird. Say, for example, a guy has a girlfriend, wife, but one day she went out with friends, got really drunk and cheated on you. Would you forgive her if she was sorry? Absolutely fucking not. No. To me, that's fatal. That's a fatal flaw to me. I know it's tough when you have kids in an established house, and or say, for example, you have property together and kids. It's not as easy as goodbye. You gotta fucking no. Why? Because look, here's the thing. When someone cheats on you, everything you thought about that person is just gone in the blink of an eye. Like your world shatters, right? Because they're not the person they said they were to you. Like betrayal is so brutal, right? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You can't put up with that. You got it out, because then you're going to be sleeping with one eye open for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? Or the rest of your relationship. That's disrespectful. Look at people that respect you won't put themselves in the position to get really drunk and cheat on you. I can go out and get drunk, like fucked up drunk, and not fuck some rando if I'm in a relationship. Why? Because I'm not putting it's like I can think that way, right? I'm not gonna get blackout drunk with some friends and fuck some rando when I'm in a relationship. You know what I mean? So no, I think it's look at cheaters, man. Hey, it takes some time to get over that. Right? People say once a cheater, always a cheater. I don't necessarily think so. I think you can take time to figure it out, but you need time. No, absolutely not. No. Goodbye. You're out. Yeah, man. Even if you're ugly by the world standards, you can still get in shape and make yourself look more attractive. Exactly. This dude doesn't work out. He works 16 hours in a hospital. This dude will be a multi-millionaire by 28 being a surgeon. Yeah, that's fucking fantastic. That's great. Well, then I'd be like, the fuck out of here. Hey, like, I mean, I think that women look at guys in a 3-part attractiveness scale. One's physical, second is charismatic, charisma and personality, and 3 is what you can do. Can you hold it down? Can you make bank? Can you provide a sense of security? This is why you see younger, hot women with older guys, because to them, on that scale, what you can provide is supreme. What can you do for me is supreme, That's what it is, right? That's why that stereotype is so common in our societies, because it's fucking true. You know, I don't think that's every woman, but I think that's part of every woman's attractiveness for a man. Can he hold it down? If things fucking get rough, can he provide? And that's the same part of, are you competent? If like someone breaks in, are you going to protect me? If shit goes down, do you know what to do? If our tire pops, can you change a fucking tire? Like the competency, that's part of being able to provide, and those sorts of things. It's sexy. But some guys do get just used for their money. I have someone who has roommates. One in particular is dating like 3 or 4 guys who make millions of dollars, and all they do is take her out on expensive trips. They literally pay for trips to like Puerto Rico and shit like that. And all she does is vent to her roommates how she hates fucking these guys. She absolutely hates it. She's not attracted to them, but they got money. So it's like, do you just want to be the guy who can provide? Don't you want to be the guy she's hot for too? Like, damn, my husband is fucking hot. That's why I think is awesome. I think being able to be the hottest husband or hottest boyfriend in the room. You know what I mean? Obviously, you're not going to be hotter than every guy. I mean, there's some people that just got you beat off the bat, right? They got status and they're hot as fuck, right? So, but still, right? Relative to your surroundings. But yeah, he's a hard worker, right? He's probably fucking, he can hold it down. He's competent. That 16-hour fucking days, probably doing clinicals right now. Not clinicals, but what do they call it when they're residency, right? He's probably doing that right now. He's gonna make money. He's gonna make bank. But you could still be a little beta bitch and make bank, you know. Beta bitches, doesn't mean shit. That has nothing to do with your pay grade. Zero tolerance on cheating. Exactly. I was drunk. Doesn't like a zero tolerance, bro. Yeah, she seems like the type that would suck a golf ball through a boba tea straw. Dude, she probably fucking sucking the skin off that shit. I'm glad you had a good day, fan. Hell yeah. Birthday sex. I hate to say it, but I found that perfect woman. However, I have found that a piece of safe, strange once a quarter really helps me appreciate my relationship. Of safe, strange? I found that a piece of, however, I mean, if it's established, but if you're going out and cheating on her, I don't think that's good, especially if it's breaking the terms of your relationship. If she's cool with that, or like some people are a-okay with having their husband fuck other people or bring other people to the relationship, and vice versa, right? Some couples are fucking swingers like that, but most people are not like that. They're like monogamous, right? As long as you're not breaking the terms of your relationship, I think it's cool. But if you are and going behind her back, I don't think that's right. The thing is, like, here's the thing. Attraction is not a choice. What are guys attracted? We talked about what women are attracted to. This is why, like, you see some dusty ass dudes you think are dusty with pretty good looking women. Because one, maybe they act like a fucking man, right? Or they have good charisma and personality. And two, maybe they could fucking have bank. You know what I mean? Or maybe they can hold it down, right? Maybe they don't look like fucking the fucking Rock, or they're all in fantastic shape. Maybe not, right? But maybe they can hold it down. Or maybe sometimes there's guys who are in like fantastic shape, can have a really good job and career, but act like fucking pussies. So it's like, but for men, like, we view attraction, in my opinion, 80-20. I think that 20% or 70-30, I think 20% is personality, trust, commitment, right? I like feminine qualities. I like when a woman's a giver, right? Sweet. I like that stuff. Not sweet all the time. I like a little fiery. Everyone loves a little fieriness, but you know what I'm talking about, right? But we're physical creatures. We're very visible and physical creatures. So women, to facilitate your man's attractiveness, you got to do hot things. You got to stay hot, and you got to do sexy things for him. Like, that does help. We're caveman brain. You can't rewire that. The infatuation and stuff does wear off, but you can still facilitate that, right? 10 years. Sorry, he was with his ex for 10 years. Didn't know it was love or what, lack of experience. So he branched out, and now I think he wants to go back. 10 years. Now he experienced all he could experience. 10. Fuck. Oh, hell no. I think, look at, Look at, he has one huge thing going for him, which, in my opinion, could be the hardest thing to do for some people. I don't know. It depends, but he found his mission, and he's obviously super conscientious and orderly. You can't be a fucking surgery without being conscientious. Like, conscientious people and orderly people, they're like the people that run shit. They're the people that get things done, right? That make a lot of money, that do, because they're anal about what they do. He has that going for them. Dude, you're fucking a young guy. You're going to be making an insane amount of money. There's no need to have a fucking scarcity mindset. If you're being a bitch because you don't want to be alone, or you feel like she's the best thing that ever happened to you, you're fucking dead wrong. Go out and fix whatever parts of your life that you feel that you're lacking is not giving you the confidence to pursue someone else, right? Or to be with someone else. Circulate. I know you're maybe while you're in residency, you don't need to have someone there all the time. You probably can't afford to date right now or have the time to date. So maybe it seems like a safe relationship, but do you want to have someone always looking over your shoulder and controlling your life? Like, I mean, come on, man. Like, you're an all-star, dude. You're a rock star. If you're not confident about like who you are as a person or your ability to get other women, like, I think you're just cutting yourself short, dude. You're gonna be a surgeon when you're in your late 20s. That's insane. That's fucking insane. You know, that's insane. Like, literally, when you go out and date someone and that's discussed, it's like, oh, you're a surgeon, or maybe you put that on your Tinder profile or like your fucking dating app profile. Like, oh, you're a surgeon. That's a big deal, right? So if you feel like you're fucking ugly, well, then fucking work out. If you feel like you're not confident, well, put yourself in more social environments. I can imagine that you're probably doing residency. So you're probably around all kinds of attractive young women. You're probably interacting with all kinds of attractive people all day. Go out with those people and have a social life with them. Fill your extra time with hanging out with your coworkers, figure it out. I think most women view sex as strong emotional bond. I think most guys, exactly. It's still like trust and baddie without zero emotion. I do think that's the case. I think there are exceptions, but I do think that's the case. I do think that's the case. Um, Go to Target a weekday around 1 p.m. I do think that's the case, but if it's not established in your relationship that you're okay with fucking other women, then I think that's not good because you agreed to be exclusive, right? So I'm not trying to act holier than thou. Do you, boo? You know what I mean? Do your thing. I get it. I understand. I understand completely where you're coming from. Variety's fun, right? Variety's fun. What's up, JR? How you doing? Yeah, I think she's having issues with expecting him to fix them. He tries, but nothing ever goes. I think she's having issues, but expecting him to fix them. He tried. Well, you know what? It's not our job to fix people. That's why we were talking about earlier. Like, you have to be two whole, happy, complete people before you go into a relationship. For whatever reasons, she got some issues. She needs to figure them out. And until she until she experiences enough hurt where, hey, every fucking good quality guy that comes in my life leaves me. Maybe because I'm fucking crazy, until she has enough pain, she's probably not going to like learn, So sorry, baby. Now, fuck that. Kids and a house and a nice life. Well done. Trust is so big. No way. Now, fuck that. Kids and a house and a nice life. We done. Exactly, right? No cheating. Bruh, if she cheats, I better never find out because it's an immediate wrap. Exactly. It's done. It's done. How about this? You need to get your shit and you need to get out. Goodbye. How about that? Sounds brutal, but he can't fix their issues. Fan, they can make exactly right. Residency, yeah. Rodney's almost caught up with the chat. I know you guys are. This is a good chat. Is it a deal breaker if your partner makes more than you? If I heard some reason divorce because no, look at it's not the fucking 1950s anymore. First of all, I hate when people look through time and think like people. Literally, I mentioned this before. Men and women were a complement to each other more than anything. Men went out, traditionally made the money. Women stayed home and took care of the house. You think fucking taking care of the house is easy? Absolutely fucking not. You think going out and try to improve your career and work all day and try to make it in your business is easy? Absolutely fucking not. But we needed each other. Now it's different. People just make more. right? If your wife makes more, who cares? Right? If you as a man are insecure about that, well then make more than bitch, or just stop being a little bitch. Look at, I know a lot of people whose wife makes slightly more than them or like a lot more than them. It's like, increase your salary, bro. She likes you for a reason. Maybe you have fucking, maybe you can lace a pipe. Maybe you're fucking romantic. Maybe you're a charmer. Maybe you're a good dude. If she's making fucking $300,000 a year and you're making fucking 30K a year working at Mickey D's, well then that's an issue, right? No, I don't think it's a deal breaker. I think some guys are insecure about that, but now you got to be careful, because if it depends who traditionally right now, men are usually the breadwinners, right? That we all know the salary numbers and stuff like that. Not the case for everyone, right? But in some states, if you're the breadwinner and your person, wants to divorce you, you may have to pay alimony for them. Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. So we know the statistics are women initiate almost 80% of the divorces. Is it for money? Probably not. Not just for money, But keep in mind, I mean, how many superstars? I mean, Jeff Bezos. How much did Jeff Bezos lose in his fucking divorce? Like billions of dollars. I mean, it's billions of dollars. It doesn't matter to Jeff Bezos, but you see what I mean? Like, but if you're a woman to make a ton of money and you get divorced, you're gonna have to pay your husband alimony. So that dude is holding it down. Good looking Asian dude, confident as hell, very charismatic and confident. Sometimes I want to kick. What the fuck is he doing? Maybe he's just not as confident as we think. Then he wouldn't be too sometimes you got to get sick and tired, though. Until he's sick and tired, he's not going to be sick and tired. I'd be like, dude, I don't know what he's doing. He's just got to send it. He's got to nut up. I know it's hard. I know it's going to be hard for the first. You live together. She's got to move out. All that shit, blah, blah, blah. It's okay. Okay. You got to get through that shit. It'll be a month or a month tops of her transitioning and telling all your friends and family, fucking get over it. Then you could be single. And dude, what a catch, dude. You're a good looking guy, confident hell, charismatic. You're a fucking surgeon. Get the fuck out of here. The world is yours, dude. And he works out all the time. The world is yours. What are you doing? Why are you putting up with this shit? She must fuck like a champ. The Ferrari looks good, but if it breaks down every day on your way to work, it ain't worth shit. Exactly. The thing is, relationships 100% is honest, as honestly, it'd be 50-50, love, compassion, and most of the time communication. Yeah, exactly. Off topic, but CG is showing crypto back over $1 trillion. Let's go, baby. Communication is key. That is so true. My last relationship went to shits because my ex didn't want to talk about anything, didn't want to address any issues. Communication 100% needed. You don't need that shit then. If you don't want to communicate like an adult, whatever. Yo, fan has made more than me for 4 years. Got to get that sugar mama. That is true. You guys are a power couple. I know how much you make because I talk to you, but dude, you're a fucking winner too. Dude, fan is fucking absolutely dominating, right? But you make good money too. Like, you both make good money. It's not like you sit there and fucking, stay at home and fucking dust the fucking things off all day. You know what I mean? Like, you both get after it. You both work hard. She just happens to make more money than you. Does she pay you? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You're fucking balling. You guys are both balling out of control, dude. Kudos to you guys. Men need to stop being so manly at times. Like, grow up, go clean the bathroom. It's okay. Dude, I like cleaning my shit up. Like, cleaning is not like a unisex. It's not like a fucking masculine or feminine thing. That's so dumb. Clean up your fucking house, dude. Austin living his best life, making the most money in the household. That's your mama. Can you say it louder so I can clip it and send it to him? Are you the bottom? I'm just kidding. I got super lucky, dude. I honestly don't know how the fuck I got fan. I'm being for real. I look back and like, what the fuck's you thinking? Nah, you shouldn't think like that, bro. You shouldn't think like that. You should be thinking, I'm a fucking cool ass dude. Fans saw my attractive fucking ass, and then that's how we became a thing. Don't think like that. You guys deserve each other. You know what I mean? Don't think like that. You know? You're a fucking awesome catch, and ASMR fans an awesome catch. Then you caught each other. Austin Dust in the maid suit. I'll post OnlyFans, dude. I'll subscribe right now. How much? $100 a month? Don't care. MBK. In anime, tsundere women, mean girls, are attractive. Doesn't quite work in the same real life. Separate. Wait, what? Women, mean girls are attractive. Fiery personalities are different from being a straight out fucking cunt, right? Look at that. Guys can be dicks, women can be cunts. Look at fiery attitudes are fine. I've dated women. I've dated a lot of women who are super like introspective and like not like that, but I think in this part of my life, I want someone who's kind of fiery and who is not afraid to like speak her mind, and who's outspoken a little bit, and goes for what she wants. I like that, or like if we're in a group of people, she'll talk to everybody. That's where I think I'm at in my life. And I think that's what I wanted all along, but I've always felt more comfortable at least getting in relationships with women who are really reserved. And I realize that I don't really like that, but you don't know till you know. But that doesn't mean you got to be a cunt, a disrespectful cunt. That's different. How many? There's an interview with Queen Latifah. Is it Queen Latifah? I don't know. It was a really masculine black chick. And she's fucking blah, 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 whatever. Right when her husband calls, hey, baby. You know what I mean? It's different when you're together or when she talks to you. She respects you because why? Because you're her man. She's not gonna sit there and fucking in public and shit. Don't you? I fucking cringe when I see wives like tearing out their husband's ass in public. He's just sitting there like, happy wife, happy life. Happy wife, happy life. I hate that. So cringe when she's just ripping his fucking ass and he's just sitting there like, cute, man, Like, dude, fucking have some balls. Stick up for yourself. Like, women are mischievous that way. Literally, they want a guy to like be like, hey, that's fucking unacceptable. You know what I mean? It's not about being a tyrant. But if someone's disrespecting you, you need to call them out. Vice versa. Women, if your guy is disrespecting you and treating you like a fucking child in public, call him out for that. Hey, I'm a grown ass woman. You're not going to sit here and talk to me like a child and embarrass me in public. Fine, Yeah, Austin, your car sucked. I thought I was gonna die in that go-kart every time. Yeah, but I bet she was fucking. I bet ASMR fan was like fucking, dying, and she's looking at Austin like, man, look at that fucking man and his nice little beard, And I'm fucking, hey man, sometimes you just do it for her. Whatever it is, Austin just did it for her. It was Monique, not Queen Latifah. Okay, Monique was hella masculine, not to be. Okay, Monique. Okay, Monique. Okay. Hey, baby. You know what I mean? It's different, right? It's different, you know? Bro, if you saw my broke down car and I was living with my mom, you wouldn't think that, swear to God. But maybe because look it, I know what you used to do for a living, awesome Austin. That's a lot of hard work. You have to, you know what I mean? You're running shit. So it's like sometimes, especially when you're young, if you get like fucking 40 or 30, 35 or 40 and you're still a fucking bum, well, then you're probably gonna be a bum, right? You got to figure that out, right? But if you're young, like women see potential in you, especially if you're working towards something. So yeah, maybe you live with your mom. Yeah, you probably drove a rust bucket, but you probably had fun dates. She probably had fun when she was with you, and she probably saw, oh, this guy has a lot of potential to be something great, right? Yeah, fan, tell him how it was. Door handle didn't work. Window didn't roll down. I couldn't grow a beard then. Shit was funny. I think it's because he opened the door for me every time. Little did he know I didn't open the door for me because it. Yeah, exactly. I mean, hey. Here's the thing. Sometimes that we think sucks about us doesn't even phase women. Sometimes, bro. Sometimes. Usually, if it's not a problem to you, it's not a problem to them. Like if you're insecure about something, and you always like sit there like a little bitch and like say it like, I don't like the way this looks, or oh, my car's so ugly. Don't you think my car's so ugly? Or I'm sorry, I live with my mom. Sorry. Like if you don't mention it, usually it's not a problem for them. Yeah, some girls don't care about what you have or where you are at in life. Like Rodney said, you don't. Yeah, exactly. That's true. You don't exactly. I mean, it's not nice to meet a guy older. He's like 35, still lives at home. Makes fucking 20K a year. and it's not trying to do anything in his life. That's not attractive, right? But when you're younger and you see someone with potential, it is nice, right? Because you realize that, right? I know Austin's a hard worker. Okay, we're not topic. Not that's actually on topic. No matter how shitty your car is, if you open her door, you're already better than 96% of the guys out there, especially at younger ages. I remember I went on a date with a woman one time in Portland, and she was such a babe, man. She was so fucking hot. God damn, she was 5'8", red hair. I fucking love redheads. Colored eyes, obviously. She had the fattest ass. A babe, but she had those really crazy liberal beliefs. And I opened the door for her. She's like, "You don't have to hold open the door." She's like, "I can hold open the door for myself." And I just made a joke or something like that. But I made a joke about it. I was like, oh, chill out. I said, you know what? I'm gonna hold open every door for you now. And just looked at her. I'm gonna hold open every door for you. I just like chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? But what's up, racket? Yeah, but it's like, hold on, hold on. Yep. You got the gate. Of course, my bougie ass is getting my food delivered to me. So let me grab my food right now. I'll be right back. I'll be right. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay. Ordered a fuck ton of I ordered a fuck ton of groceries. Got myself. I'm making some fucking bomb food tonight. I got like 400 calories left for the day. I'm gonna be making some chicken. Obviously, I'm gonna steam it with. I'm gonna saute that bitch up. Okay, with some motherfucking asparagus, mushrooms, onions, garlic, all that shit's gonna be good. And a big ass salad. Not crazy. All right. I used to be insecure, but man, fuck you, Jay. For you, Dread, you got a big ass forehead, so I don't want you talking about me. Then I met Rodney and thought to myself, this fucking get married, so can I. Can we do speed dating on here one day? Absolutely. Booty call? Probably not tonight. Maybe we'll see. Let's go, fan. I'm single. I can't stay up too late no more, man. I cannot stay up till midnight for some ass. Like if they ain't coming before 8 p.m. or 9 p.m., I'm fucking going to bed. Sleep is more valuable to me than some ass. Bring your friend on here for me. Hey, is it some cake? Cake sounds good. But it makes it sound like cupcakes and rainbows. Trust me, it always isn't like that. We have our issues too and work it out. That's what 12 years. Yeah, exactly. Work it out, man. Got to get through it. It's more like a partnership, right? Speed dating is so huge on Twitch. I didn't how I feel like rabbit hole. It was entertaining to watch. That'd be nice. Austin is annoying 40% of the time. Let me see. On my life, after a great night, I had a woman tell me if I was a Trump supporter, I would not be getting lucky. Trump supporter or not, I changed the topic and got lucky. No BS. That's smooth. Are you a Trump supporter? Baby, poly, many ticks, blood sucking insects. That is not a good dating topic. Something like that. Say, don't worry who I voted for. Just play around, make it fun. I hate people who act like life is a line of cocaine. It's cringe. People act like life is a line of cocaine. What do you mean? Speed dating on Twitch? No way. Fan is still waiting on for your stream. 60%, 60%. You got Twitch. What's up, Richard? How you doing, bro? You know, yeah. I mean, that's the way I say it. I mean, if because sometimes there's some fucking, there's some. Look at here's the thing. You don't got to date her after that. You just get the ass and be like, all right, this bitch crazy as hell. She gonna dump me because I'm a Trump supporter. It sucks because a lot of people do identify with the media a lot. It's insane. Just people always happy and yappy and crap. Oh, I know it's kind of gross, right? Because look at life is not like that. Like people are mean. Mean stuff happens. People are real. I'd rather someone be real. Online dating is the worst. It can be a huge waste of time. The way I manage it is I usually dedicate like free time to just replying to messages and stuff and whatnot. And I can't really make it a huge part of like my life because I'm actually really busy. I mean, you guys know how busy I am. Like I'm busy. Like especially now that I'm like trying to really focus on my diet and the gym. Like I'm not going out every day of the week. If I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna pick the person that I like the most, the person I like spending the most time with, and I'm gonna go out with them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna sit here and waste my time on people who have low interest in me. Like if I'm out on a date right now, at least for right now until I hit my goal weight, I gotta count my fucking calories. I gotta make sure, you know what I mean? It's just too much. So I can't be going out every fucking day. So twice tops a week is how much I'm going out right now. If I know somebody they want to come kick it at the pad, that's different. But you know, dating can really consume you if you let it. Online dating too, and they make online dating like games. It's like gamified. But it's hard. It's tough. You got to know how to play the game. And the big part of the game is pictures, motherfucker. Pictures. You need good pictures. Like so many people underestimate good pictures. So speed dating sounds fun. Me 60%. That's funny. Yeah, but I mean, like back to the actual topic is actually we'll see hold on. I'm still living with my parents, unfortunately. I'm making low pay, but I'm saving to move. Hope to move to NY and get a roommate. I want to walk around the city all day because Virginia is boring as fuck. Dude, well, you're 23. It's okay. You're potential still, but you can't be fucking 35 or 30 living with your parents. It's just not a good look, you know? I think you finished school, so whatever you finished school for, go fucking chase that, bro. Save some money. New York's kind of expensive. If you want to be in a bigger look at if you're doing dating apps and you're in a small city, good luck. You want to be in a big city, you know. But yeah. So you got to love in such a way that the person you love feels free, right? That's true, right? When you covet someone, unless they're completely fucked up, you're gonna scare them away. You just are, right? You can't be coveting people. Just makes them scared of you. Makes them not like you. Makes them not want to be with you. So if you're dating out there, if you're dating and you find someone you really like, you got to chill out, man. You got to chill out. You got to chill the fuck out. Some guys are always rushing to get into a commitment. It's like, dude, what's the rush, dude? What's the rush? Why is it? You ain't going nowhere, man. What's the rush? Chill out, man. Take a chill pill. There's no rush. Stop fucking rushing. Just let the progression happen the way it's going to happen, right? Let the love story play out. Don't try to control everything. I'm a cheap. I'm a. You're. I'm in Chesapeake, bro. Do DoorDash. Yeah, you should do DoorDash or Uber Eats for extra cash. That stuff is really good. That's such a good extra source of income. You're going to put some miles and wear and tear on your car, but if you're just doing it maybe on the weekends or a couple evenings out of the week, you'd be fine. But that's a good way to get some money. I'm telling you. But if you live in a small city, it's probably not the best. It's probably yeah, that's probably not the best. But try to do something, make extra money. The thing is, like, once you get busy taking action, like you're too busy to like even be sad. Like for some reason, like laying down in my bed at night after like a hard work, like a day full of work, like getting things done, I'm like, damn, I feel good. Now I can finally sit here and be on the internet for hours instead of sitting on my ass. You know what I mean? But like when I sit on my ass all day, like it's even hard to fall asleep. Like if you're out like handling errands, getting work done, working out, doing things like to fill your day up, like that's the best sleep. That's the best sleep, right? So take action. Take action, But I would try to go out and be social. If you don't have friends, you need to find friends. Find friends nearby. Roddy sold shoes and PS5s for extra cash as another side of it. Wait, what? $14 an hour as a legal filing clerk. I mean, are you paying rent? If you're not paying rent, bro, better pocket that shit. But you said you're saving, so that's good. But double up, dude. Literally, I don't know about you, but when I was doing DoorDash, sometimes I'm making fucking $20 an hour, $25 an hour, depending on the time of day. So if you have that option over there, you should do that on top of your $14 an hour job. Not to mention, once you get busy getting shit done, you see more opportunities to do things that will help you grow. It's a mindset thing. Yeah, your brain will find the things you focus on. Exactly. And like you never feel so lonely when you do obviously, but not as bad when you're just sitting at home twiddling your thumbs. Like when you're taking action, when you're moving towards a goal, that makes you feel good. $14 an hour in VA is money. I didn't know that. Is it good? We just moved from Richmond and there's some baddies. Hell yeah, Mr. Plankton. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna have to go pretty soon because it's almost time for my last meal and running on empty. But yeah, heck yeah, man. Well, I spent like my whole like early 20s, like no lifing this shit. And this is something I always wanted to do. Like I said, I wanted to be a therapist. I've made channels like this before. I just quit. Um, oh yeah, absolutely 100% DJ. Like literally, I wanted to do these before, but I just quit. And then I always wanted to do YouTube, and then the crypto thing just worked out. Um, but Yeah, I like this stuff. And I literally spent my whole 20s like no lifing coach Corey Wayne and Rollo Tomasi and entrepreneurs in cars and alpha male strategies and a bunch of different people, like, and then books, marriage counseling books and stuff like that, and trying to figure this shit out because I could never really understand in my early 20s. Like I never really had a problem attracting to women that were attracted to me because I always took care of myself. I'm tall, I'm dark, got a gap, but I always brush my teeth, you know what I mean? So, but every time I meet a woman that I really liked, I would just scare her away. And I had to really do some soul searching in my early 20s, in my mid 20s. So and figure it out. I appreciate that, Crypto Jones. Honestly, I'd rather do this over crypto, 100%. But I like crypto. Crypto's changed my fucking life. You know what I mean? Changed my. I'll never stop doing that. Coffee and crypto will be here forever. But I'd rather do this. Do this. But it's not popping like crypto, but I think it will in the future. Things. Um. Oh, Richard, you did that. Rodney, you sold a PS5. Nice. Okay. Okay. There you go, bro. Extra cash. Appreciate that, Crypto Jones. You never know. Both could take off someday. That's what I'm hoping. Like my future, goal would to grow this channel and then create like a Patreon or some like exclusive group where we could just chat like and really get to it, or do live streams and make this a source of revenue. Cause I would do it more if I wasn't focusing so much on the crypto. And honestly, I'm taking a lot of time to really, you know, really do my shit these days. Like I'm enjoying some evenings off and living life a little bit right now. I really put the pedal to the metal hard for like 6 months straight. And I let a lot of things go to the wayside that shouldn't have. And my health is super important to me, and I let it really fall off, and that was a mistake. So I'm getting it back now. But yes, absolutely, ASMR fan. That's the goal. It's time for crypto to change my life. Honestly, crypto, and I've always been investing in crypto, but getting the opportunities by being involved in crypto and doing what I do and getting paid and then investing in shit, man. Ronnie will start showing in the chat saying, right, my portfolio is looking like my girl, hot dog water. What do I need to do? Fucking love it. I know, right? Hot dog water. It's going to take off. Check out that 369 manifestation. It works. You become what you think and believe. Now, I love doing this stuff. I'm so glad I decided not to go to college or to get my master's degree. That was another 80K in debt. Ugh. Focus on your physical fitness, and investing will easily distract you from chasing women while naturally making them more attracted to you. What's up, Devin? How you doing, Devon? Absolutely, dude. Exactly. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm just trying to get a bag, you know. I'm just trying to chase the bag. I'm trying to save up. I'm trying to create generational wealth, you know. I want money. I want money, but I don't want to fucking be a straight scumbag getting it though. There's a difference. There's some people in our space that are fucking straight scumbags, dude. I let things go for a few years. Did not work out well, but I'm back on track. 4 years just to hustle. That's fucking awesome, dude. I always see all your motivational posts on Instagram, man. I really do like them. I got my bachelor's and master's in 2020. I wouldn't do it exactly because what are you using it for now, Ozim? You're fucking making bank, not even doing that shit. But I'm sure you learned a lot of skills, right? The only reason why I even decided to get my bachelor's was because I felt like it was a ceiling for me. Because at Target, they wouldn't let you become an executive team leader unless you had your bachelor's degree. So the only reason I started because I was talking to one of my managers, and they wanted to promote. And there's ways to get promoted, but you got to be there for a long time. And there's kids that would come out of fucking college and get a job there and make fucking 60, 70 grand starting off. And so I wanted that, even though I was there forever. So then I, decided fuck retail. I'd rather do like psychology. And then I was like, dude, I can't be a fucking another $100,000 in debt for a degree that's going to make me make less than I was making as a manager at Target. It just doesn't make any sense, you know? So I had to be practical with myself. I think you should chase your dreams, but it should also be practical, you know, like, you know, or like chase your dreams while you're like doing something to provide and keep you afloat. Like sometimes it's like, if I know, like if you're working at a 9 to 5 job and you're making a ton of money and paying the bills and holding it down, you can't just drop everything. And say, I'm gonna be a fucking florist. It's like, or I'm gonna design cups. It's like, great, that's a great dream, but maybe you should get that established before you just quit your good job. You know. Glad you like them. Don't chase women, chase bags. Well, when you chase excellence, like women just they follow, right? Shout out to Richard Cooper. Women wait at the finish line and pick the winners. Usually, right? It's true. It's true. I have a degree in economics and business, and I have had more money in crypto than when I was working at a corporate ladder. Dude, sometimes you get lucky, right? I graduated from ODU with no debt. I did FAFSA. Nice. Good for you, bro. That student debt's a trap. You're telling me, bro. You're telling me. My cousin goes to ODU. The only reason why I rejoined the National Guard was to repay my debt, but wish I would have knew I'd get into crypto. That's college degrees. Well, college degrees are important if you're doing something like maybe you're a lawyer or a doctor or a teacher. Like you need degrees for that. But if you getting a degree to fucking work at some companies like require it though. Like I worked at Target forever and they wanted a bachelor's for an executive team leader. Like they wanted a bachelor's. Like no one's becoming a manager unless you get a bachelor's. There were people that would work there for 15 fucking years doing the same job and were making $19 an hour, you know, which is not bad, but it's like 15 years at a company and you're making $19 an hour and some asshole comes out of fucking college and immediately starts making like $35 an hour, you know? It's like, fuck. They say that, but most women, at least from my generation, are looking for a guy to fix. Sometimes, but you just have to act like a leader, act like a man, you know? I think that women are emotional creatures, and sometimes what they think they want's not what they are emotionally attracted to. How many like guys how many times have you seen the situation where like there's a nice guy, right? There's a nice guy who he does everything for her. He's on paper, he's perfect. He makes good money, he's super nice to her and whatever. But for some reason, she just doesn't like him because it's the way she feels. It doesn't matter what you make her think. It's the way she feels. Women are emotional beings, right? It's the way she feels. So everything could make sense on paper, but it doesn't matter. Right? It's like, why is she attracted to the asshole? The nice guy's the nice guy is always there for her, but she's getting fucking dug out by Chad Thundercock in the back of his fucking now what 2000 18 fucking Corvette. You can't really fuck in the back of a Corvette, but you know what I mean, right? It's like, it's because the way she feels, right? It's the way she feels. You know what they say about nice guys? They finish in the shower. Look at, you can be a nice guy, but you can't be a spineless pleaser. There's a difference, right? There's a difference. You could be a nice guy, a chivalrous guy, but you're not going to be a spineless pleaser that lets women or anyone walk all over you. You have to stick up for yourself, and that's including beautiful women. Because a lot of guys turn into spineless pleasers when it comes to women, right? They just do. A lot of guys turn into spineless pleasers when it comes to women. They just do. You know, they do. I don't know why, but they just do. Um, so it's like, you can't let women walk all over you. But like I said, it's not about what they say in movies. It's about what women respond to, and what they respond to is what they respond to. We didn't make women like that. We didn't make men like that. That's just what we respond to, right? It just is. It's fact. But all these new companies, including some tech giants like Google, don't require degrees. Yeah, if you're really good, yeah. If now it's different, right? The last 10 years, we saw like a weird paradigm shift in our society where like degrees are really becoming useless, but it wasn't always that way, right? They were really trendy, and now people still use them as like a thing. But I know the people that make the most money that I know in my life personally don't have degrees or don't even use their degrees, right? So that is what I meant. You much more articulate than that. Yeah, exactly. It makes sense, right? It's because they are afraid to lose what they think is a good thing, whether that's lifestyle, personality, or just pure looks. Yeah, sometimes, right? Yeah, but women respond to what they respond to, right? Like, well, he calls me all the time. He, he's always so nice and he's sweet and he makes good money, but I don't feel that way for him, you know? What's up, Jayhawk? How you doing? More millionaires are being made by 20-year-olds. Dude, it's crazy, right? It's because the internet has allowed people to learn the same thing. Dude, YouTube is such a good teacher. Literally, YouTube is such a good teacher. YouTube, like watching videos and like getting to know people because of social media has taught me more than like any fucking like dating or relationship book ever. Or like some scholarly article or some clinical trial. I just think it's just crazy. No one ever says, "Wow, that's a cool Lambo. I wonder what he majored in." Like, you always wonder what that guy invested in, right? YouTube University, for real. It's a real thing, man. You can learn some quality shit on YouTube, man. Some shit that's changed my life. Changed my life. Yeah, a degree is nice. It shows you can start and finish a hard thing, right? That is true. That is true, Crypto Jones. A degree does make sense, but doesn't mean if you have the entrepreneur mindset, you can't make something with that degree. It doesn't mean that, right? It's all about people, right? You could be a guy with a good idea and make something happen, right? Exactly. Exactly, Awesome. Yeah. I mean, YouTube has changed my life. Like, the cryptocurrency channel changed my fucking life. I have 20,000 subscribers. That's not a lot. And it changed my life financially. I did forever because it got me into investing in crypto. I got lucky on some good plays, and I got paid to promote fucking all kinds of shit. Right. And it's a good income, just YouTube itself. So it's like a win-win-win situation. So, and that's a social media thing, you know? I make more than like people I know that have like really good jobs. And it's like insane. I'm just some fucking guy in Southern California, you know what I mean? That worked at Target most of his life or a fucking retail store, you know what I mean? And has a degree in fucking psychology, but I make more than like most people. And it's fucking powerful. It's amazing. It's amazing what you can do. And I'm like, damn, I almost tried to be a fucking therapist. I almost did. Like, you know what I mean? Change your life because you put that work in, deliver your viewers. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, I put out like 5 videos minimum. It put out I put out 5 minute videos minimum. Back in the day, I'd be fucking shelling out content. It was crazy. It's all I could think of. It's all I could think about doing. I couldn't even sleep. I wanted to make content. I appreciate that, Mr. Plankton. It's kind of slow right now in cryptocurrency hype has died down right now. It's not fun. But when it starts running again, guess what? The people putting in the work right now, me and Austin talk about this, start covering those blue chips. Yeah. Yeah. There's some small caps that I want to cover, but I appreciate all the memberships. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. That is, I make like a good amount from just memberships, but I try to show up for you guys, at least you get something from me every day, I know I'm just a small part of your day, but it makes you feel good. Listen, I was almost Team Fudney at one point, but then I kept watching. I was like, oh, this guy has great content. I appreciate that. Well, I was just trying to tell the truth. Like, I'm a reasonable guy. I have common fucking sense, and I saw what was going down and I had to talk about it. Shut up, Jayhawk. The grind pays off. Gary Vee said, just put out the content. Don't worry about the views. They will come. Stay consistent, ethical, and other. Exactly. That's so true. It's so true. Can you have a smile? What do you mean? A fit, successful, ambitious man and stop. Catch. Become a catch. Become a catch. Become a catch. That's why the topic of this video is let women choose you. Like, why? I see 47. Awesome. What are you talking about? I see 47. Anyways, the topic of this stream was let women choose you, right? Let women choose you. You got to let people have the time and space to miss you. You got to let people come to you. Like I said at the beginning, if you feel confident in yourself, if you feel like a catch, if you feel that, hey, if she wants to forget about me or date another guy or go on with her life, well then, hey, her loss, right? But you have to come from that place. And how do you come from that place? You can't fake it. That's why all these videos that try to sell you confidence and try to sell you all kinds of shit. It's like you're not going to watch a 10-minute YouTube video and be confident. You have to put in the work. And the things that make you not feel confident, they speak to you every single day. They scream out to you every single day. Every day they do. They scream out to you, hey, I don't like the way I look in the mirror naked. Hey, I can't afford my bills. Hey, I have no friends. I feel isolated. They scream out to you every single day. So whatever those things that make you feel insecure about yourself, you have to fix them. And none of those are quick fixes. None of them. Career and money, not a quick fix. Physical fitness, not a quick fix, right? Building a social life, not a quick fix. You have to feel confident in yourself, and that's how you do it. You got to fix the issues in your life. Then when you start dating, you can have a take it or leave it kind of mentality because you know you're a catch. And anyone that passes up on you is their loss. It's their loss. So like I said before, if you're dating someone, right? Maybe you've been dating for a couple weeks. And, like I said, guys, we initiate the dating. When are you free to get together? She gives you her schedule. You set a definite time and place. You meet there for drinks. You have a fantastic time. Maybe you hook up, whatever. You wait. If she had a good time, if she liked you, she will reach out with something mundane. She'll even say, hey, I had a good date. I had a good time with you. Thank you for that. Or, hey, our date the other night was good. Or, hey, I saw this TV show that reminded me of you, or anything, right? Women they say random shit like that. They're not going to come out and say, hey, I'm fucking, hey, I'm fucking, let's go on a date. They're not going to do that, right? They're not going to do that. Hey, when are you free to get together? They're not going to ask you out, but they're going to put themselves into your orbit. So use that opportunity to make a date. So she reaches out to you, says, hey, I was watching the movie and I thought about you. Say, hey, oh, what movie was it? Oh, it's so-and-so movie. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, when are you free to get together? I'd like to see you soon. But look at, if she takes her time getting back to you, don't feel insecure and feel the need to reach out. The fallback position is one time a week, right? One time a week. Once a week. So if you go out with her on a Tuesday and she doesn't reach out to you at all, next Tuesday, hit her up. Right? Hey, this is Rodney. Are you free to get together for another drink? She can say yes or no. But usually, if she's had a good time, she'll reach out to you, right? And that's your opportunity to make a date. She didn't reach out to you because some guys will be like, "Oh, what does it mean? What is it? Bitch, that means she wants you to make a date with her." But if she doesn't, wait a week. Don't get insecure after a couple days or a few hours or like 5 days. Don't freak out. Just give her the time and space to miss you, because right away you're going to stand out from most guys, because most guys, especially if she's hot, they're going to be blowing up her phone. Like the stream. Thank you so much. The first crypto channel I watched was Rodney's. Oh boy. Hopefully you got in a little later. Oh boy. Please support host. True women do initiate if they're really, really interested in what they see. Exactly, right? But usually when you're out and about living your life, women don't just walk up to you and approach you. They just won't do that. They just won't do that. They'll put themselves in your orbit, or they'll comment like, "Hey, I like your shirt," or "Hey, like you smell nice," or "I like your shoes." They'll say shit like that, but usually they'll be like, "Hey, what's up? Can I get your number?" They just don't do that, right? Yeah, I don't know what happened. You know what happened, but we're getting some viewers. That's cool. Um, that's why I think that's why I stuck with the woman, with my woman. I liked her, but she pursued, so it worked. Well, I think, and people might not like this, I think women naturally like to pursue. I think that we should facilitate that. Look at, it's not like you don't have to reach out sometimes, but do it sparingly. "Hey, babe, I was thinking about you. Just wanted to wish you a nice day." Or, "Hey, here's a song that reminded me of you." Randomly, sparingly, but let her do the chasing. Because if women are chasing you, shout out to Corey Wayne, they ain't gonna be leaving your ass, right? And it makes you feel confident as a man when women chase you. Women naturally want to chase. But what do you do when they chase? You reward them for their effort. That means they want to see you. You know what I mean? That means they want to see you, right? So if a woman reaches out to you, I mean, she wants to see you, you know? And it's like positive reinforcement. Every time she reaches out with you, it's like you make a date. Oh no, some of them really do, because they know they can get away with anything nowadays. Well, I mean, some do, but most really hot women don't come up to you and say, "Hey, what's your number?" They just don't. Right? Some do. So I get hit on by women occasionally, but it's usually like really masculine, like chicks that come out and are ballsy like that, you know. But some do, absolutely some do. But usually guys initiate it, right? What's up, CR? How you doing? Hey, just someone welcome, welcome. It's Rodney's other channel. Not enough subs here yet. The thing about being a man is that we have to be honest with ourselves, because if we suck, the world will remind us. Exactly. Look at, the only thing that are loved unconditionally in the world are women and children, right? And dogs, right? So, but that's how it is, right? So as a man, you got to figure shit out. Look at, you got to figure shit out. You got to figure it the fuck out. Whatever your issue is, you got to improvise, adapt, and overcome. Look at, people feel sorry for you in your early 20s and your teenage years, but after a while, no one gives a fuck about you anymore. It's like, dude, you got to figure it out. You know what I mean? You got to stop being the victim. Whatever issues are going on in your life, you have to fucking figure it out. No woman, healthy woman, wants a fucking grown ass child. They just don't, right? So if you're sitting there wondering, why can't I date the women I want to date? And you're a fucking man child, you don't have anything going for you, or you don't try, or you play video games fucking 8 hours a day, and you smoke pot all day, and you're fucking out of shape, and you just don't care about yourself, well, then how is anybody else going to want you? You got to be real with yourself. A lot of guys are so not, they're not, and a lot of women are delusional too. A lot of women are like, they're older and they have like multiple kids and like, I want a man who wants this. It's like, dude, sometimes you got to get what you can get. You know what I mean? So it's, both people be tripping sometimes. Naturally do like to pursue. I like a strong woman. My best relationships have started with the one pursuing me. Be confident, but not a cocky asshole. Yeah, everyone likes confidence, but you have to be cocky, right? The thing is, like, you reward her for pursuing. Like, yeah, I'd love to see you. Or she reaches out and says, I miss you. I miss you too, baby. When are you free to get together? You know? If women hits on you first, it means they have some kind of STD run. No, that's ridiculous. It means for whatever it is, you did it for her. Whatever it is. Like, people don't understand that attraction is not a choice. Most people you meet are just not going to have that genuine desire like for you. And most people you meet, you're not going to have that genuine desire. But sometimes you're going to see a person, you're going to be like, damn, she's fucking whatever body type you're like. Me, for example, I like white girls. I don't just like white girls, but a perfect body type for me would be like, I'd say like 5'5", 5'5", 5'3", big old ass, in fantastic shape, loves the gym, freckles, colored eyes, preferably red hair, and nice teeth, and a cute face, obviously. I can't choose that I fucking love that shit. I don't get to make the rules. Neither do you. It just is. You know what I mean? And for whatever reason, Mr. J-Way, if it's because of your big ass forehead or your cornrows that are too tight, that are stretching the fuck out of your forehead, you know, maybe she saw that and just loves it. You know, she's like, God damn, look at the fucking size of that forehead. I could do all kinds of shit on that forehead. You know what I mean? God damn. You know what I mean? Whatever it is about that forehead, she likes it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just do it for her. And she might just go up to you and introduce herself or say, hey, I like your hair, or hey, I think your shirt is nice. You know, or I like your shoes, or or maybe she'll start. You're at like a bar or a club, and she's just in your fucking area, like a little bee, or maybe at the gym and she keeps working out next to you, or maybe she's giving you the fuck eyes, whatever. But women put themselves into their orbit if they like you. I'm just fucking with you, Mr. J-Way, because you roast me. So yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. What about if we watch your stream all day? Get the fuck stop watching my stream. Get busy. I just started dating again. Now a lot of chicks are in my DMs. Why? Because they like a challenge. A little bit of a challenge is nice. You shouldn't make it a. They should be like trying to lock you down to a commitment, right? You don't gotta be a dick about it. But if you like someone, make time for them, but don't make them your life. You know what I mean? There's a fine line of like being a fucking dick and like just having a spine, because I think guys think that you have to be like some kind of brute force alpha male, like that chops wood all day and just fucking watches football or plays sports. It's like, no, just have a spine and don't let people walk all over you and don't put people on a pedestal. And no matter what, as a man, your mission and your purpose is paramount, because you can't help anybody else out if you can't help yourself out. You know what I mean? It should be paramount. Oh shit, came up. What's up, Nectrix? How you doing? Riding 69% of my date. Nice. You are so on point. Also, a breath of fresh air to see more black men not drinking the victim Kool-Aid. No, fuck that shit, bro. Come on now. I literally come from like poor. I talk about this. I don't violin, Section 8, food stamps, single mother household, drugs, abuse, all that shit. That's where I come from. Okay. Literally, victim mentality is the last thing I need. I need to fucking. That's not what I need. I need someone to be like, hey, motherfucker, you need to figure it out. I like white girls, pogs. There's a lot of 195-pound masculine single moms waiting for Russell Wilson. Exactly. Ain't gonna happen. Linebackers, right? Ain't gonna fucking happen. Are you trying to get drafted? Oh, my stomach hurts. I got the Asian. Yeah, see, Awesome likes fucking Asian women, Hey, attraction's not a choice. Big ass word. Oh, my stomach hurts. Now you ain't about to grill my Not yet. White is right. Sorry, not sorry. I'm black. I can't say that. I like white girls, bro. But look, I've dated Mexican girls. No, that's bad mentality. If a guy settles for anything less because they can't handle what they deserve, because women already think they can act like they are tens, even when they're not. That even when they're not, they could be a three. Yeah, well, they can keep acting like that. Look at those women that think they're tens and they think they're fucking deserve everything. Let them keep acting like that. You don't have to. The thing is, like with those women, you don't have to participate with those women. And contrary to what anybody says, not all women are the same. They're similar, but they're not the same. Not all women do like you just because of your money. Not all women like you or do certain things. Not all women cheat. Are they capable of cheating? Of course, but not all women are like that. Not all women come from broken homes. Some women have a good childhood, so you can't say all women are a certain thing. They're similar. They're very similar, but they're not all the same, And there are some women who are fucking delusional. They think that they're going to get any guy when they're like a hard three and they're owed that, but it's just not the case. It's like a guy who's fucking dusty. Like, dude, you're fucking overweight. You fucking have swamp ass all the time. Like, there's guys who are big who can fucking cool, right? They're charismatic, right? Have good charisma, maybe kill it in their personal careers, and they pull hot women or good looking women or don't have trouble with women. But there's some guys who are just dusty as fuck, like smell like fucking ass, like fucking all they do is play video games, got nothing going for them, and they think they like, oh, women are this or women. It's like, dude, no, you're just not. You got to get your shit together, And same thing with women. Stop being so delusional. Like, you're not going to get fucking Russell Wilson if you're like, you know, if you're that. So yeah, Rodney's soulmate is in Africa, South Africa. We got a secretary at work. God damn, 32 definitely a 9 out of 5 on my scale. Hey, sometimes, bro, they approach me and see my Crocs, they come running right. You better put them in serious. You got to put the Crocs in serious mode where you put the fucking strap on the back. Jayhawk, SpongeBob Gap ass boy. White girls like that shit too. Gorilla. Oh no, I'm happily committed. Slow. I just saying. Hey, look, it's okay to window shop. Look at women see hot guys, you see hot women. You know what I mean? It's like it's not gonna change. Not every girl's gonna right when you get into a relationship, not every woman's gonna just be ugly to you. She's still gonna be hot. I'm sorry, I've been watching a lot of Darius and he's been speaking the truth. I like Darius, I do. But I think that sometimes a lot of those channels are a little extreme. Who I like is I like Alpha Male Strategies is good. Darius is good too, but I think it's a little extreme sometimes. And I think that a lot of those channels really do play on the angst of young men. Look at nothing is more worthless than a young guy. There are some chads out there, but a lot of guys are not like that. They're fucking alone. They're incels, because they haven't had a person give them a swift kick in the balls. Get your shit together. You don't have to deal with women like that. It takes two. No woman's going to put you in the friend zone if you don't allow yourself to be a friend, right? Make yourself more valuable as a man. Look at women are the hottest in their early 20s. A hot woman has everything, especially if she's young. I know people personally who have sugar daddies who just, have like 3 sugar daddies and she's and they're young. Look at that shit fades. Look at as a young man, always know that you have the trump card. We age like fine wine. We get sexier as we get older. We can acquire more wealth, attain more status, get physically fit, right? Women are hottest in their early 20s and attraction goes down. I'm not dissing women like that, but that's just the truth. So there are extremes out there, but you don't have to deal with women that are like that. And not all women are like that. So those channels are great. They're entertaining. And Darius gets a fuck ton of views because it's like that. But I think that sometimes we kind of just forget reality. You got to watch people like Alpha Male Strategies. Austin Dunham's good. Coach Corey Wayne. Entrepreneurs in Cars. Because it's not that extreme. It's not that extreme. But yeah. Yeah. And no, it's the truth. There are a lot of entitled women out there who are attention whores and they just want attention. They think they are owed this and that makes people mad. But there's a lot of women who are not like that. It's just the internet, man. It's just the internet. So I'm not dating at the moment, but yeah, you nailed it on the other day. I seen all the chads trying to get her, and you made me realize she's putting them off to see me. I'm not dating at the moment, but yeah, I nailed it the other day. I see all the chads trying to get her. Hey man, do your thing, man. You know? Like literally sometimes like guys think because they get in like incredible shape and they're hot that that's okay to like maybe meet someone and fuck them. But like long term, like if you have those crazy needy tendencies and you're a needy little beta bitch and you're always emotional, like that turns women off. So she's probably gonna go for the guy who's probably doesn't look like a Chad on the surface, but acts like a fucking man. Yeah, that's true. We're all dealt certain cards in life. It's going to be hard, but you got to play. No one gives a shit. Go figure it out. Fucking figure it out. You going to fold? That's a lot. I hate it when women want to be put on a pedestal. You don't have to do it, you know. Have a good one, J.R. Wilson. Thank you so much for hanging out, bro. I don't like all cheaters come from broken homes. You can love one person and still want to be to fuck the world. That's not true. I mean, obviously that's not true, but it's good. It's good evidence, right? So if she has daddy issues or a shitty parent, or maybe a dad that wasn't there for her, you know, maybe her parents argue and fight all the time and cheat on each other, you know, or maybe what does her mom look like as she old? She's probably going to look like her mom when she's old, you know. So there's a lot of things you can tell. It's not for sure, but it's a good way to kind of vet people. I love Latinos, but their dad hate us, fam. We mix though, dude. Mexican women's, dude. I did it a Filipino and a fucking Mexican when I was in high school, and their parents were not about it. The difference between being used to grow their ego and treat their day, and or treat to their day. Difference between used to grow their ego and treat. I don't know what that meant. I'm dusty as fuck for sure. I need to go wash my beard. Yeah, groom yourself, bro. South Africa. That's what she's. If you're dating, you can look on the menu but can't order. Exactly, exactly. I watched Alchemy of Souls on Netflix, and it looks like the best show of the year. I gotta check it out. I haven't seen it. Now, if they are cute to begin with, I think they peak at like 47, 48. Like women? No, dude. This is why older, successful guys, a lot of them like sugar daddies pick young girls. So, look at there's exceptions to the rule. There's some banging ass women that are older, but no, they don't peak when they're 47. That's crazy. One thing women need to figure out is either you're a kept woman or you're independent woman, but you can't be both. Being independent doesn't mean you can't have a fucking man, you know? Like I feel like a lot of those women just like can't figure it out. Like they're just toxic. They think that like I'm Miss Independent. And it's like would you trade it all? Like Kanye West had that best line, all the independent shit, trade it all for some husband and some kids. Like that's an old ass one of his old ass songs. It's like do you just want to find a man and you just can't find a man and you're blaming all men or something, you know? I like Elliot Holst too, but not my thing. I like the Hodge twins too, but they're not really good for dating advice. They're more like funny. You gotta watch Coach Corey Wayne. He has like almost 500,000 followers on a YouTuber, but he doesn't get a lot of views anymore. Alpha Male Strategies is good too, but I feel like Coach Corey Wayne. It's because here's the thing: there's a lot of like He-Man woman haters channels out there. Like fuck it, all women are this and women. Look, we understand. Like if you understand the red pill, you understand hypergamy and female nature. Women are all similar in a way, but they're not all the same. So to say that it's fucking ridiculous. A lot of guys just want one good girlfriend. They don't want to sit there and date fucking 50 women. They just don't, right? They just want one good person. But I think to get to a good person and not to settle, you have to circulate, which means you have to date and meet different types of women and to know what you want and what you don't want before you settle for something what you don't want and then figure that out long term and get a divorce or, you know, have to break up down the road, you know? So, I mean, it's an issue that we all have, right? But I feel like a lot of guys, I think it's okay to like women. It's okay to like the presence of a woman. If a woman is complimenting your life, if she's fun, loving, easy to be around, and doesn't give drama in your life, it's okay to invite those people in your life. You don't have to be scared of those women or think they're all fucking like toxic. Some are, but a lot aren't. You'll find some good ones that you just love hanging out with, you know, like fuck, she's cool as fuck. Doesn't mean I have to be a spineless little pleaser ass bitch, right? I'm not gonna let her walk all over me. I'm not gonna throw my other plans to the wayside to please her, but she can still be a compliment to your life. I'll make sure you look at the mom. She's sexy, got your answers. It's so true, right? It's so true. Men age different than women. Yeah, there are some freaking hot mid 40s women. Young women come with the attachments or cost money, I know, but I'm saying like physically hot though. Like younger women are usually the hot ones. Damn, I just asked my friend how they did it because they are heavier set and still had a girl came over for them and ended up smashing a few days later. Dude, sometimes some guys got the gift of gab, right? They have charisma, right? Sometimes they're just some guys are just natural chads with women. They're just like that, you know. But who knows? Maybe they have terrible dating skills. Maybe they don't know how to run a relationship. Maybe they're needy or insecure or something like that. You know, who knows? Any connection, even to fuck, busting all kinds of nuts, right? All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It's time to eat. It's been a fantastic stream. It's a good stream, guys. I gotta get some dinner in me though. I'm fucking dying over here. You guys know I'm cutting, getting all ripped. Fucking, it's almost festy season, so pure fuckboy mode's in full effect. Getting shredded chicken. The journey's been crazy. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. It's been absolutely fantastic. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll keep running it, baby. We'll have another stream tomorrow. If you guys want to get in contact with me, if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, dude, fucking send me a DM. Hit me up in the DMs on my Twitter. Twitter's in the description. If you have a question or something like that, I can answer it during a live stream. So thank you guys so much. Have a fantastic night, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.